to know your food and to know the story behind your food. So how I get started, it's I met this girl in Japan, and we found out there are a lot of common grounds we have. And one of the things we do have and we do feel strongly about was food. So we began to look for restaurants in Japan and look for good food at that time. And then we went to a couple places, and we thought we give comments about it. And at the end of the year, I went to Singapore and I met her, and then we still looking for food. And that was earlier this year, and we decided to start something that we both feel really passionate about. It's we're running a food blog. So just because we had so many experiences about food, and we would like to create a platform and to share the experiences with other people, so other people can feel the joy as we feel the same. So yeah, we did that. So of the process that by doing that, I actually personally picked out a lot of knowledge and a lot of skills for doing it. So apart from the other psychological process that you're going through, but also for the production that you actually have to do a lot of research, and you have to, your photo skills, they're all important. So research being to search the food in the restaurants and how the food's presenting and how the concept is the restaurants, and so you want to present it to other people. And yeah, so I learned a lot about that. And because when you're doing your research and doing your posts, you have to actually research for more ideas. And by the time you're doing that, you're actually not searching for the restaurant or not searching for the food, but also you are searching for the whole idea behind it. So a lot of the food that we eat today, we probably do not realize the whole history of the food that you're going through. So a simple example can be tomato sauce. And tomato sauce, it's so common, right? Everyone eat it every day, with your barbecue and everything. But I never ever thought about what tomato sauce coming from. It's actually a very long story that tomato is older than any one of you can learn. So it's actually coming from China, where a very long time ago, where people used pickles and fish sauce to store it, and then the British saw it, and then they started to produce mushroom sauce, but it wasn't really popular at the time. And then that's when a lot of walnut sauce coming from, and then tomato sauce come up, and then it's become extremely popular. And then that's everyone use it at home. You can back you have a bottle of tomato sauce there. So yeah, there's a lot of stories behind the food that you're actually eating, but sometimes people are just not aware of it. And the most valuable thing that I learned from doing a food blog is I actually started to appreciate the food that you're eating. So by doing a lot of research about the food, you learn about it, you learn about the whole culture and the society, and a lot of things behind the idea of eating. Doing a vlog is something that you really have to commit yourself to it. So once you start, you sort of have to do it, and have to commit yourself. And it can be really hard sometimes, because you have all those sort of issues, technical issues, you're too busy with work. But I guess if that's something that you're personally really passionate about, and that will be something that will keep you going for a bit. And for me, food is life. How can you not live without the appreciation for food? It's also an attitude towards different and a respect towards different people and different culture, and to different food, of course. So for me, I guess doing something that you personally enjoy, that's the aim, and that's the goal. So I guess that's a question that you can also ask yourself too. What are you passionate about? So the thing I really want to emphasize here is to appreciate your food better, because that's something that connects you and connects you to the other people as well. Sometimes eating food, it's not just about the food you eat. And then you have to show your appreciation for the food, because it has such a long process it went through. So yeah, appreciate the food, appreciate the natural, appreciate the people that are helping you getting this on the table.